Jackson and Billy Giles and some other very prominent blacks and whites were in on the assassination of Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Is there any possibility from what you've been hearing, Ms. McKinney, from the inside? Is Jesse Jackson ever going to be brought to any kind of justice for that?
Well, that's an excellent question. And actually, when I was in the Congress, I held an 8-hour conference on the assassination of Dr. King. And there I had Judge Joe Brown, I had William Pepper, I had Martin King III, I had Phil Melanson, who was a friend of James Earl Ray. And the story that's out there is not an accurate story. If you go to DOJ.gov and put in the search, the Justice Department website search MLK, you will see the story, the report that was issued under Janet Reno. And if you look at the SCLC minister, that SCLC minister is never named, but that SCLC minister is Jesse Jackson. And then there's the Memphis minister, and that Memphis minister is never named, but that actually conforms to what we now know about Reverend Billy Kyles. So there's a lot of information that needs to come out.
Absolutely, but
it will be brought to justice. Yes.
And we won't be hearing Obama at the Martin Luther King thing where he poses Martin Luther King talking about that. And then, of course, Jesse Jackson went on to do exactly what he was told. I want to get Dick Gregory back on. He hasn't been on a few years. He's a listener. We've got his number. Or at least we did. If we don't, we'll get it from Cynthia. I want to get him back on. We just had William Pepper on about a month ago. So that's a great idea. I should get them back on. A good point, caller. Thank you for raising that point. Let's talk real quick to D in Texas. You got a quick comment. Go ahead.
Pick up, D. Pick up.
D, we're going to have to let you know you got a point.
Oh.
All right. She's gone. Look, I've got all these other callers for the guest, but I'm just not going to be able to get to you. I apologize. The other callers. I'll have to get back to you tomorrow if you can get in on the show.
Check this out.
On that point, look at what Jesse Jackson then did after all those years, playing the part of playing division, the race card, to actually get different groups to dislike each other. I mean, it's just like a boxer throwing a boxing match or something.
Well, if you go to the COINTELPRO papers, specifically the church committee reports, you will see where the number 2 at the FBI focused his attention on creating a leader for black people that would be acceptable to the political elites. And that was the program that was carried out. All we have to do is go back and read, and then we'll understand what's happening now.
You know what? Give us a history lesson, because I know you were there for those hearings and testimony. You have all the research. This is on record. Let's get you back sooner than 6 months.
It's on record.
Let's give a history lesson on all that.
Why aren't we going to the record?
Cynthia McKinney, thank you so much for spending time with us.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
What a great lady. We'll be back, folks, in retransmission. Hello, I'm Alex Jim. A far-out idea, folks. A far-out idea.
It's a far-out idea to go to the records.
There's only one thing left to do. We're all info warriors in our hearts, in our minds. We all want the truth. We all want justice. And if you're anything like me, we wanted Jesse Jackson to be a true, blue, legitimate civil rights.
You want justice?
But if it turns out that he was just another rogue working for a government gone rogue, then guess what? It's our sworn duty as God-fearers, as lovers of freedom, as, let's just keep it simple, everyday, loving, concerned human beings.
Like him.
Bring these players to justice.